the Thomas Tuchel era has started with a bang here, and it is a first victory for him, the first goal of his time at Chelsea by Azpilicueta and the forgotten man, the man that everybody had forgotten about. Marcos Alonso is the man that scores the second goal. So let's get into the game, the formations, tactics, everything that is important in this game. So if I just find the lineup for the game, it was quite an interesting formation from the Blues. Thomas Tuchel choosing to play 3-4-2-1 is when we're almost defending and almost attacking in a almost like a 4-2-3-1. So basically in the first half, if you saw how it played, it was more obviously Mendy in goal, and it was Azpilicueta, Silva, Rudiger, and centre back with Odoi, Alonso in the wing backs, and Jorginho and Kojic in that pivot. Mount Werner playing as the 2-10s, and Abraham up front. But when we were attacking, it almost felt like what would happen is Azpilicueta would have moved to become a right back, Silva and Rudiger the two centre backs, Alonso at left back, and Hudson-Odoi become almost like a left winger. Mount become a 10 and Werner become a left winger, and Tammy Abraham up front. And obviously Pulisic came on for Abraham, and I thought he found some good spaces decently. Werner finding some good spaces, both lacking that finishing touch. Hudson-Odoi was good getting in that close, trying to get Pulisic, Werner to finish off. Mount as well played well, combined with Hudson-Odoi. And even James, he had a good chance. Nick Pope saved well. Alonso obviously getting the goal. Azpilicueta as well. And obviously Edouard Mendy was not troubled with just the one shot. It wasn't even on target. So it was obviously an interesting game to watch. And it was quite interesting to see the tactics that were being played, because it was very interesting to see. I think Odoi was so good in that wing. Odoi, basically, it felt like it was almost like Odoi will run on that wing, combine a bit with Mount, and almost trying to get it, especially in the second half of Werner and Pulisic, the time to score. I'm not sure, I think Hudson-Odoi was extremely good. So if we run out over a few stats, 19 shots, 8 shots on target, possession 72%, another dominant game, 710 passes. 710. To be honest with you, we were allowed to pass for that against possession because Burnley were just not leaving their half. The pass accuracy of 87%, 7 fouls, which is, you'd like less, 2 offsides, 4 corners, and it moves Chelsea to 7th. Obviously, 2 games more than Everton, 2 games more than Aston Villa, but it's still positive. We still have to take this positivity. This is a good result. Thomas Tuchel, back-to-back clean sheets. When was the last time we got back-to-back clean sheets? Genuine question. It was, but I'm looking in the Premier League, by the way. I'm not counting Morecambe and Fulham as back-to-back clean sheets, because come on. In the Premier League was, in the Premier League, Newcastle against Tottenham. There's actually no clean sheet in between that against Fulham, we can see there go. But anyway, that's what I meant, That was back all the way in November. So it's taken a while. It's obviously been against Burnley, who only had 1 shot, so we're not going to go around with the best defence in the world or anything. But we can still take the positives in this. We have to take positives, because this is a good result. This is a very good result, and I think Pulisic, it looks like he's going to come back in the form. He was getting in some good positions. Werner as well. And I actually thought one thing about Kovacic is when he was running, it was so much dynamic, and then he played it to Jorginho, and it became so much slower. Like Kovacic, and I saw that moment where he was just running on the ball so quickly, then he plays it to Jorginho, who then goes so slowly, and I feel like if he'd played that out to the wings, maybe Odoi, I think Odoi completely reinvented himself in this wing-back role. I genuinely think he is such a good player. And I think, this wing-back role, I don't think it's going to be a permanent thing. I don't think it's going to be permanent. But I still think that, the kind of combining on that line, Aspilicueta, Odoi, Mount. It was great to see. It was so great to see. I think this is a great formation. I think we can build on this result. Our next game is against Tottenham in the midweek. That isn't going to be the easiest game. But after Tottenham, we've got Sheffield United. I expect us to beat them. Then Barnsley, then Newcastle. You've got Southampton, which is going to be a difficult game. Atletico Madrid, then Man United. And then that's the end of February. So we've got to try and get some good results. And we've got the three big games in February. Obviously, Tottenham and Man U in the Premier League, and obviously Atletico Madrid in the Champions League first leg, as well as obviously the FA Cup fifth round game against Barnsley. So yeah, guys, bye bye.